Well, I am officially in Cleveland. Um, my goal was to get video of landing in Cleveland, but the flight attendants took my crossbody purse, which had my phone in it, and stowed it in the stowaways above. It also had my pain meds in it, which I desperately needed. They wouldn't let me put my purse under my seat for whatever reason. I don't know. So I had no access to anything when I needed it. And the seatbelt light was on the whole time. It was a short flight because we had a layover in Chicago. It was like a 42-minute flight from Chicago to Cleveland, so it was just no time at all, but it was a little bumpy. Although I kind of slept through most of that. I really didn't feel much. But the captain was awesome. He made most of the announcements before we took off, and he was hilarious. Even threatened to pull the plane over mid-flight. But yeah, the flight attendants didn't even, they weren't even allowed to get up and pass out drinks to anybody. So that was the flight here. I am lounging in bed today. I'm just drained, literally drained. The room is huge and amazing, and here shortly I will give a little room tour because it's freaking amazing room. I have eaten today, which surprised myself because I didn't eat yesterday. I had Pop-Tarts. Okay, I had one Pop-Tart on the flight from Austin to Chicago with a few sips of overly cold ice water. And it was just so cold I couldn't even drink it. My esophagus was just like, no bitch, it's not going down. It was just too ice. There was too much ice in it. And so while I was waiting for my flight from Chicago to Cleveland, I ate the other Pop-Tart. So when I got here, checked into the hotel, I went to the vending machine and got some juice and some water. And then this morning when I got up, I made a cup of coffee. My stomach said, oh, hell no. That was a regretful moment. But not overly regretful. And then I ordered some delivery from Denny's. And the delivery driver was amazing. He even went down to the lobby and brought back a full cup of creamer and a massive handful of sugar for my coffee. So I am set for coffee if I need another cup. I mean, this guy was awesome. Shout out to Grubhub delivery drivers. You guys are amazing. I have this huge open window with a beautiful view of the parking garage. It was really raining last night. Thought it was going to be pouring down rain today by looking at the clouds. It's kind of pretty cloudy today. As you can tell by my voice, I'm really tired. Had some pretty weird goop come up when I was brushing my teeth. had coughed up some blood. That was weird. So, yeah, my esophagus has not been a happy camper. Some weird symptoms going on with the girl. This doctor's going to be really thrilled with me tomorrow morning. So yeah, appointments tomorrow morning. I've got my all the films on disc that he wants, all the imaging that he wants to see. I have my Spoonie journal that I've been keeping track of things. That is just like the most amazing thing that I have found so far. Got it on Amazon. Trying to rehydrate because yesterday was bad hydration day. It's not going so well today either, but doing my best. Hooked up with my BFF here in Ohio via phone last night. So we'll see if we can't make a connection. Sometime while I'm here, she wants to visit me. So, yeah. So, we'll see how it goes. I will see you shortly. Okay, so as promised, hopefully you guys can see the beautiful sunshine. This is my view out my humongous window. The beautiful, huge parking garage. I'm on the 8th floor, so I get quite a view up here. It's been kind of off and on cloudy. Let me get past this little window beam here. There's some interesting architecture that I can kind of see through the window if I kind of look. You know. So yeah, this is out my window. Guy with the umbrella way down there. So, and then as we focus from the light to the dark, we have this lovely ottoman and chair and all the lamps going on here. We've got my bed where I've been lounging. The massive desk that I've taken over. Artwork, the TV. Yes, I've been watching Property Brothers all day. Wet bars, whatever you want to call it. It's a sink with a microwave and a coffee maker. Got my suitcase. Not unpacking. I'm only here for a couple of days. Supposedly, we'll see. The door that leads to I don't know where. Let me turn on the hall light. So this is what I saw when I walked in. This huge entryway. Bathroom. It is an accessible bathroom, so it has a shower seat. Thank you, Lord. I'm so glad I asked for that. Has the rails, handrails for me that I so desperately need. It's been getting worse with my knees, POTS and everything else. Hi, still in my jammies. So yeah, this has been kind of a pretty comfy room. Nice and big. The bed, of course, it's a hotel room bed. It's not my bare mattress, which I'm so used to. The adjustable base, comfy, squishy bed. I didn't sleep well last night. I tossed and turned. You see my reindeer over here. I got my heating pad out. I'm going to stick that on my belly. This is a really nice feature here. A side table thing. My delivery driver that brought me my breakfast was so nice. Let me turn this around. Hold on. So I ordered lunch from Denny's because it's just kind of my go-to when I travel. I know that I'll get a meal that's not going to upset my stomach. It's not going to overfill me. I usually get like something light. Today I tried the crepes with strawberries. I get turkey bacon because my system can handle turkey bacon. And then hash browns because potatoes, whatever. And then I got a cup of coffee because for some reason there was hardly any creamer for the coffee in room. And the Grubhub delivery driver, I don't know if I told y'all, he was so awesome. He came back to my room after dropping off my order. He had gone down to the lobby, got me a full coffee cup full of coffee creamer, a handful, I'm talking like a handful of sugar, and came back to my room because he wasn't sure if there was creamer and sugar in my bag. And, I had already tipped him, so I was so appreciative of that because now I can, make another cup of coffee with the in-room coffee maker and have creamer and be more appreciative over the cup of coffee that I make myself because of his thoughtfulness. Between the delivery driver with Grubhub and my Uber driver that took me from the airport and brought me here last night, I mean, those two men, God placed me in really good hands last night and today because just phenomenal. I'm gonna tear up. Those two men were godsends for me. Very helpful, very nice. Just to go above and beyond like that, it's just great. I called the Cleveland Clinic a little bit ago about the shuttle service and learned that I just have to be downstairs in the morning to catch the shuttle for my appointment. So I don't have to spend money on an Uber to get to my appointment, which is only a half a mile away, but your girl can't walk that far because I'll pass out before then. So that's that. And I'll keep you posted on how my appointment goes. So, because I've had some pretty weird, crazy symptoms that are just so not related to anything that I'm like, well, they are related because they're part of my digestive tract, but just weird out there. I'm like, what the hell? So I don't know if it's just kind of weird. I don't know. Probably has a lot to do with dehydration, but I don't know. So we'll see what the doctor has to say and kind of go from there. So I've been texting my mom a lot today just to kind of let her know that I'm alive and kicking, sort of. Anyway, I'm going to go plug into my heating pad and open my bottle of water and try to get a little bit more hydrated. I'll talk to you all in a bit. Bye. All right, y'all. I know I look kind of a hot mess right now, but I'm about to get ready. It is Friday. Um, yesterday's appointment was crap. It was not the reason why I came here at all. Um, Yesterday's appointment was useless, um, and a waste of time and money. Um, the doctor was a general surgeon who was only interested in looking at my incisional hernia, and he only read the reports from my images that I brought. He wasn't interested in looking at the MRI of my pelvic area. He insisted that the cysts in my abdomen are ovarian cysts, which I don't have an ovary on the right side. I don't have a fallopian tube on the right side. And we already have determined that the left ovary is clear of a cyst. And he refused to hear me out on that because he did not dig deeper into my records to look for that. He relied solely on the report that went with the CT scan. And wanted to refer me only to gynecology. I insisted on being referred to gastro because of my GI issues, which is why I'm here to begin with. He agreed. And so that was the end of my appointment with him. So thankfully, gynecology didn't have anything available until Monday. And I told the girl, I said, don't worry about it. I'm not interested in gynecology. My regular gynecologist has already ruled out that there's nothing gynecological wrong with me. And she said, okay then. Got an appointment with GI today. So this afternoon, I have an appointment with gastro. Y'all know this is the sole reason why I'm here. I have been sleeping with a heating pad on my gut for the past 2 nights just to be able to sleep. I get 2 hours of sleep at a time because that's what the timer is on my heating pad. Once it cools down, I wake up because of the pain. I have to turn my heating pad back on. So my BFF that lives here, she lives in Akron, Melita, she stayed last night. She's going with me to my appointment today. She brought her little nephew with her, 5-year-old Zayden. He's just the cutest bundle of energy, which is why my hair is like so curly this morning, because we took him down to the pool last night, and he had a blast in the swimming pool. There were some other kids that showed up, and he was invited to play Marco Polo with them, and he caught on real fast to that, so he had a good time. But being in that pool area, my hair just went pooh. So yeah. So she just took him back down to the pool area to wear off some of that energy, Then they were going to walk across to Burger King and get some food and come back. So while they're doing that, I'm going to get ready for my appointment this afternoon. I discovered that there's a Starbucks in the same building as my appointment, so hoorah! Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do if this doctor won't do anything for me. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. That's kind of how it is right now. I'll check in a little bit and let y'all know what happens. Whew. It has been a long, long day. And let me tell you, the GI I saw today, well, let's just say I'm not flying home in the morning. I've had to reschedule my flight. Thankfully, I am able to spend the next few days with my friend Melita at her home in Akron until Thursday. Then Wednesday early morning, we will drive back here to the Cleveland Clinic for my pre-op blood work and all of that. And Wednesday, I start my prep. And y'all know what that means. Thursday, I have an endoscopy, colonoscopy. The GI said he really can't say what's going on with me until he sees inside of me. He was not thrilled about what he felt on the outside of me, my responses. I was so tender. In fact, I literally came off the table when he pushed on my belly. He's looking over my MRI and my CT scans from earlier this year, and my records. But he's just not at all happy with everything. And he really didn't want to say much. Basically, he's starting from scratch. I had blood work drawn. I have a little jar for a specimen that somehow I have to get a sample eventually. Wink, wink. When that'll happen, possibly when I start my prep. And get that to the lab. And then on Friday, at the butt crack of dawn, Thursday, I will be checking back into the hotel. Melita will get me tucked in. She will help me check in, get me set up here in the hotel, and then she goes on vacation. And then Friday morning, I have my gastric emptying study. This time it will be done correctly, unlike last time. Obviously, we all remember that one. That one was such a scam. It was unreal. And then I will fly home next Saturday. And he's just going to have to deal with that. The doctor is. And any appointments, he's just going to have to make farther out and schedule all my appointments, kind of group them together, and then I'll just have to figure out how to get back here at that time, and kind of go from there. Oh, my chin is so red. I just, this day has been so long. I'm exhausted. My medications are not working properly. I'm not able to stay hydrated. There's things that he has ordered that I don't understand. Nobody could understand what they are. I've asked about them, and they're like, I don't know what that means. I hate abbreviations. When doctors put abbreviations down, I hate that. So, yeah. That's kind of where I stand now. I miss my dog. I know he misses me horribly. My mom told me that he's just driving her nuts. But she doesn't want him to hear my voice. She doesn't want him to see my face, so there's no FaceTime. She's afraid that'll just make things worse. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of how things stand right now. Very thankful I brought my heating pad. So, that's it. I'm going to go. I'm going to get this edited. It's going to be kind of a weird edit because I'm going to edit it on my phone. Tongue twisted. And get this uploaded while I have some Wi-Fi. And I will see y'all soon with some more updates. Maybe some fun stuff from me and Melita being together. Give my channel a thumbs up. Let me know you're watching. Y'all know how tired I am, and if I can't talk. Subscribe if you're lingering, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.